the 7:30 game, the Raiders and the Storm. Hopefully Matthew comes back in a little bit. The Storm with no Pappenhausen. So Nico Hines comes in. Chris Lewis, surprisingly, in the 6, ladies and gentlemen. You are not here in jeopardy. We are not trying to trick you. He is named in the 6. Brandon Smith comes into the 9. Still no Harry Grant. Aaron Penne comes onto the bench. And that's really your only other change. For the Raiders, as Matthew tries to figure out what on earth is going on. Hello, welcome back, young sir. Check your broadband. No real changes in the forward line for the Raiders, Matthew. But Sam Williams is in 5'8". Brad Schneider will come off the bench, and the Storm are going to win 20+. Your thoughts now that you have your Wi-Fi sorted?
Yeah, I've got dodgy UK internet. I think Brexit caused my disruption there, so we'll work past that. But we'll Raiders. I can't see the Raiders getting a win here. The Raiders, they looked no good against the Dogs last week. 20 points to 18. Yes, they still got a win. They're without one of their best forwards now. They're coming up against a Storm side who've got Brandon Smith back. Yes, they've got Lewis in the halves. It's another unfamiliar halves pairing. But with Smith coming back to 9, you got Kenny Bromwich back in the second row. So again, Kamikamitha now bumped to the bench. There's just too much depth. There's too much depth and strength in this Storm side for me to look past them and say that it's going to be anything but a Storm win. No Pappenhausen. He's probably not going to be back this week. I don't think he's even been named in the reserves. I didn't get a good look. But the Storm, they're too good. They're going to run amok here. I'm going to say Olam, anytime try scorer, just going over the top of Seb Chris. The Storm 13+ for me, easy.
Yeah, completely agree. I think more realistically, Cooper Johns will come in and Chris Lewis will drop to the bench. That's probably a more realistic thing that will happen. I don't see Chris Lewis playing as a 6 when he is a second rower by trade. I mean, you could go out on a limb and say maybe even Tom Eisenhuth if they're really stretched. He can play 6. Will he play 6? Probably not. Or you could bring someone like Aramia on with the side. Maybe he goes to fullback and Nico Hines goes to 6. You have some options, but as you said, Storm depth, it's just too much. They've got 2 guns, 3 guns really still in the spine with the cheese, Jerome Hughes, Nico Hines. Hines scores a double for me. I think he just slices and dices his way through Curtis Scott. Probably sets up Addo-Carr for another 2, just because they can, just because it's the Fox. They do what they want out there. Storm 20+.
Yeah, I'd say you take the over on this one. I think the Storm are probably going to blow them out. Yeah, I'd say it's probably going to be about 20+ as well. I mean, anytime, I've already picked Justin Olam as my anytime try scorer. He gets on the edges, he's just explosive. Like, you get him going at the line, there's that worry that he's going to pop it off to Addo-Carr. I can see Olam just backing himself just straight at poor Seb Chris there. And honestly, I don't think if you gave me a blank check and said put a number there and Justin Olam runs as hard as he can at you, I don't think I'd fill that check in. Like, he's just ridiculous. He's so strong. And any time he does that, 9 times out of 10, it's going to be a line break. And that's why Addo-Carr is as successful as he is, because people have to come in and number up on Olam because of how strong he is close to the line. But yeah, I join your line of thinking. I'm saying back the over on this one because Storm are going to have a field day.
All right. I'm taking hosting duties for the Sunday game because I don't trust your internet. I don't know if you're with Empower or whoever, but I don't trust your internet anymore. Moving